There's some real money in the room. In the book, you said that, you know, you realized that it wasn't all your fault, that it was a system in place that hindered you, that stunted your intellectual and intelligence from keeping you to grow as an individual and led you down the path and the lifestyle that you live.
Yeah, not just me, but an entire system. I didn't watch just me. I screamed "Po me," but the "Po me" syndrome didn't just happen to me. I watched. You know, I was just one of the ones hanging on. You know what I'm saying? But believe me, it was a lot worse than I was. There's a lot of them worse than I was. Wow. The system, they got it exactly to where they wanted it. See, I learned one thing. My daddy went a long way in sports, and I'll never forget, man. My daddy wrote me a letter from jail one time. I got that letter. I said, Albert Dickerson. I said, oh, my daddy. First letter my daddy ever wrote me, man. I took that letter. Tell you what I grabbed that letter, I opened that letter up. And so I got down to my little thing, went to read, and I said, man, what this shit was? Yeah, damn. Let me be still, because everything, this is like a crossword puzzle. I'm trying to figure out what the word is.
Wow.
Who educated him?
Wow.
Have you ever read a letter that looked like a crossword puzzle? Where you gotta put your words. Come on, Daddy, this don't make. And you wonder what? See, one thing I learned about the system: if you can't learn it at home, they're not gonna teach you at school. That was the game back then, and the game was to pass you on. Nigga, how the hell did I get to the 11th grade not knowing how to read? Tell me that part. How did I make it to the 11th grade? I made it to the 11th grade. How? Nigga, how did I make it to the 9th? How did I make it to the 7th?
Wow.
How did I get to the 6th? Because the system is designed to pass you on. You know how they say they just pass you because you're bad, they don't want to fool with you. You know, that's the lie they use. But guess what? That's why he passed too, because he worse than me. Wow. And he can't, and I'm smarter than this one. And he passed too? Yeah, he passed. Everybody passed. The game is to make you think you're somewhere that you're going somewhere that you ain't going. Because then, when you get up there, let me tell you how the system did a generation of these kids. Let me show you how the system did. The system turned a lot of our children into addicts. How the system turned a lot of our children into crime and failure. Because lack of the education. Like I told you, I want to be a Q-Dog, not a Crip. You dig what I'm saying? I told my partner that. But the game was to get them all the way up there. You know how you can get them up there? Get them all the way up there. As soon as they get up there, kick them off. Look at you. Nigga thought they was coming up here with us.
Right.
You know how they did that? They did this. They said, here, tab test, buddy. Oh, matter of fact, you know, how these niggas get all the way up? Can I say that word if it's too hard? I don't want to get how these colors get all the way up here. Y'all passed them all the way, but this where we gotta, you know, they trying to get all in college and stuff now. They just think they just missed their education and shit, you know. But we gotta take something out. But they noticed that all the black people passed, we had A, B, C's, and D's and F's. He said, you know what? That's what you do. That's get them D's out of there. Take the D's out the system. Take the D's out. Well, that's how the black people are getting that high up. Well, you know, if you don't make a D, you're gonna fail. You need to make it A, B, C, or F. Take the D out. Well, that's how the blacks are, you know, most educated. You know, all the black folks are educated through that system. Well, they took that out, and guess what? Shit, that was one snatch they snatched. Got that. Then said, tell you what. Then hit them with that badass tabs test.
Wow.
Yeah, it making sense to you?
Yeah.
The tabs test, they ring a bell?
Yeah.
How they gonna pay a tabs test? They brother. He said, because you got them all, they'll go all three of your strikes. Take the D's away, hit them with the tab test, and number one, don't educate them. Pass them.
Wow, that's something, because, you know, we can always see the unseen hand in every aspect, you know, in our lives. And then you have certain people in certain black folks, they always try to not want to accept that fact that it's a system and a play in play.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
You know they doing this right now. You know, it says one thing about blacks, you know, let the blacks handle it, they're gonna blame each other.
Right.
That's the game.
Right.
But the whole time, they know who the blame is. The blame is set up through them. So they hit them with that, take this, and then they tell them, you know what, we know they can't read, they can't write, because well, they better not know who they're gonna follow your background. What school you come from? So we know all of them that come for these certain schools get a thing we call basic education. Basic, you get the basics, nothing extra. And then you get up in school and find out what makes them different from me, and me the same age going to the same school. Well, he's going in that room. Why that room right there is closed with the door with the paper you can't see in there? What's that called? That's called a Magnum program. What is that? Oh, that's where they hide the truth from y'all. Y'all get basic education. The ones that go in that door right there, what qualifies them to go in? I want to go in the door too. What gets me in the door? What I gotta know to get in the door? Oh, what? Oh, you can't know what they know. They don't teach y'all that. Well, now, I want to know. I looked in there one day and I caught the door. Grab that door. See what's in this. What's them things? Them computers. That's a computer? Oh, like it's the front desk up there? And the lady be on at the front desk? Yeah. Y'all know how to do it? Yeah, they teaching them early. That's when they had the computers that look like a whole TV. Big screen, big back and everything. Nothing flat. But yeah, we was robbed out of education from the jump, man. And then when they got us up there far enough to know a generation of kids, because they knew we weren't smart enough, and they know they ain't did nothing to make us smart.
And they ain't teach us nothing.
And here's a test you got to pass, so just get on out here. You know what? Enough of them won't be able to pass. They're just gonna quit. Well, hell, man, he didn't quit. He's coming back again. How old is he? 19. He's still trying to get it.
Yeah, right.
Hey, RealToon, there's some real money in the room.